In this nation, forever, there was never this terrorist kind of ideologies. This was introduced by Western mainstream media, by Western policies. If we go back to history and to the historical facts of this region, we didn't have mujahideen. The idea, the concept of mujahideen in religion was introduced when the Americans wanted to fight the Soviets, to hold this whole region. Or to like this kind of policy of that is today designated as terrorism, that breeds fighting through the book of Islam. These kinds of armed groups first stepped in this land as a product of the West to work for their policies. And in Syria, and I've seen it firsthand, and everybody who knows anything about Syria knows that ISIS in Syria was protected, was harbored, was helped by the West, whether it's directly or not directly. They allowed it to form. They allowed them to commute, to go there. And in the end, they bought their oil for cheaper amounts, so they funded them. These are facts. So when they come and they say they have a problem with the resistance because of the ideology, this is total like BS. We cannot buy it, because they don't care about the Islam state that is called ISIS, that killed and persecuted Christians, Alawites in Syria, Chaldeans and Ashureen in Iraq and Nineveh, or everything that they did and just in the recent history, in this past decade. They never stopped them. Why didn't they save the Yazidis like they're crying today to save the settlers and the colonials and the illegal occupiers of our land? Because they are bluffing. This is not real. So every time somebody from the West is listening to me, I try to just tell them, our problem is not less. Terrorism is terrorism. Nobody can identify with terrorism. But you cannot get the chance to identify what terrorism is when all we got from you, us and our ancestors, we never received anything from the West but killing, but bombs, but airstrikes. So in my book, no terrorism exceeded the American terrorism in the Middle East.